Earlier this afternoon around 2:45, we received a call of a possible building collapse here in the 3700 block of Broadway. On arrival, we found that part of the facade of the Family Dollar had collapsed off the building. At that time, we were told we had 4 patients. 3 of those patients, one was transported with significant injuries, but in stable condition, non-life-threatening. 2 were treated here on scene and then refused any further treatment and were released. And unfortunately, today we do have 1 fatality. That fatality is a male individual, African American, age unknown at this time. Currently, the Kansas City Police Department is en route with their investigative team. They will be taking over the investigation due to the fatality. That's just standard protocol. And we will assist with our fire investigators in any way that we can. With that, anybody have any questions?
What was the victim an employee of the store?
Not to my knowledge, but that's still yet to be determined. I believe he was actually just a passerby and maybe lives in this building next door.
Do you have any information on when the last inspection of this building was?
I do not.
The 2 that refuse care, are they looking for therapy or like some type of mental assistance about their employees?
I have no idea.
Have you ever had any calls on the structural integrity of this building at all from the fire department stands?
We'd have to look into our records on that. To my knowledge, offhand right here at this moment, I do not know that information.
Were there any reports of like noises or creaking or anything before it happened, or just sudden?
Not that I've been made aware of. I believe it was sudden, though.
Anything you say about the current condition of the building? Does this thing need to come down now, or what? Can you talk about that, or is it too early?
So we just had one of our rescue crews arrive back on scene. Dangerous Buildings is en route. They will evaluate the structure. If there's anything we can do to stabilize it for now, to ensure public safety from that standpoint as far as walking up and down the sidewalk, we will. But what they do with the building from here out will be a Dangerous Buildings call.
So do you think it's still safe for the Samaritans to still walk on the sidewalk?
Not in front of that building at this time, no.
What's the decision with KCPD coming over? Is it because of the fatalities, or is this a criminal investigation because of the business?
Because of the fatality, just standard procedure. Even on a house fire or a fire, if we have a fatality, KCPD's bomb and arson comes and takes lead on the investigation, and we assist because they have legal authority where we do not.
So how long will this take?
That's unknown.
Is this play a factor in this? I mean, it is sweltering hot out here today. Does that mess with structural integrity in a building like this? I mean, or we know that the age of the building.
I wouldn't have any information on that. Part of their investigation, they may be able to determine that, but I don't have any information like that right now.
Do you have a sense of the victim's age?
I do not. I just know he was an African American male.
Any estimation on how long the cleanup will take?
That's going to depend on the investigation. Like I said, KCPD Police Department has an investigative unit en route. I saw some of the CSI folks showed up. They were starting to take photos. So they won't even begin cleanup until they're completed their investigation, or at least the part of the investigation they need to do with everything in place.
So this part of the road will probably be closed until...
I would imagine so. At least the southbound portion, they may open up to some traffic later as they move closer towards the building, but right now it will remain closed. Say again?
I just would think it's a hazard to the community because you don't know if the building is going to collapse again, or which part, where.
That's part of the investigation, and with the Dangerous Buildings portion responding. Anything else? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.